Natasha, would you like to go first for Fran?
Sure, no problem. Since we last spoke a few days ago, you've added to the squad. In Sunday's game, we saw Shen and Olivia Chance get some of their first competitive minutes. How important was it to be able to do that before tomorrow night's tie? And does that now put them in a position where they're ready to start or ready to feature?
Yeah, it was important. Both players were outside the country. They have to quarantine. So it was very important to get some competitive minutes on the legs. I don't think they are ready to start, but they are ready to help in case they are needed. And, I think both have a very good contribution, not only those, but Cheyenne as well. So, yeah, we are almost full strength squad. So we are very, very happy with the fitness of the girls and obviously looking forward for the massive day tomorrow. So, yeah, it was important. It was important to get them these competitive minutes.
Excellent. Good luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Alan Campbell.
Hi, Fran. How are you doing?
Hi, Alan. I'm very good. Thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah. Fran, what is your approach to the game tomorrow?
Approach is just to enjoy the occasion. I think it's the reward of a fantastic year we had last season, facing so many challenges, COVID-wise, and many other challenges. And we managed to achieve something outstanding, something historic for the club. And tomorrow, the approach is enjoy every single minute, enjoy the experience together as a family. And, obviously, we are Celtic. We want to win every single game, but we know the fantastic quality of the opposition. So we will go there and fight for every ball and try to stay in the game for as long as possible and try to get something from the game if we can, of course.
Rosenborg are a very good team as well, but are Levante the best team in the group, in your opinion?
By far, Levante is the best team. Very good team, full of senior internationals, very experienced. They did fantastic this year in the Spanish league, and they have strengthened the team as well very well. They got a loan from Barcelona, so a super team. So I'm looking forward to see our girls test ourselves against a super side like Levante. But that definitely are the favorites of the group by far.
And just finally for me, Fran, I believe they have a new manager, Angel Villacampa. Do you know him at all?
I don't know him personally, but obviously he got a big trajectory in the Spanish game. He's been in several clubs. Her last one was Athletic Bilbao. Yeah, I heard about him. We got common friends, but I never met him before. I know his style, and I can see he's starting to implement it at Levante in already very tactically, a very aware and knowledgeable team. So yeah, it's gonna be a challenge because he's experienced and a good coach and a very good team. So yeah, a new coach, but the same good habits that they had with the previous coach. So that makes no difference to them in terms of weakness. They are as strong as they were last year.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
David Falch. David.
Hi, Fran.
Hi, David. You okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Missed the match on Sunday. It was at Paradise. The Glasgow City's quite a decent Champions League record, and obviously we ran them very close last season, gave them a big fright. So do you think that can be a benchmark for us in the Champions League? We can go in there with perhaps a little bit more confidence than some people are predicting?
It's not about other clubs in Scotland. It's about the opponent that we are going to face. I don't think we have never faced an opponent of the quality of Levante. That's the best team that we are going to play. We haven't played anyone as good as them. So it's a massive test. If we manage to get something from the test, then I don't know where it's going to be the limit, because that's a unbelievable team to beat. But for us, for me especially, I think for us it's about the experience, about, as I say, about enjoying, about getting familiar with Europe, and about getting this hunger to come back here next year. And that will be by doing again what we did last year and try to do fantastic in the domestic competitions. But yeah, it's all about the experience. I don't want to put pressure on ourselves. It's our very first game ever in Europe. And it's all about enjoying, about embracing the experience, and about grow as individuals and grow as a team. But if we beat Levante, then wow, that would be unbelievable.
I'm sure it will, Fran. We're all rooting for you big time here.
Thank you very much. We will feel you. Thank you.
Ewan Davidson.
Hello, Fran. How you doing?
Hi, Ben. I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain, as ever. So there's a lot of players and coaches across the Celtic squads with significant big game experience and know-how. Has anyone from the club offered their advice before tomorrow night's game? Have you gone to anyone sort of seeking kind of preparatory advice before a game like this?
I have, not necessarily from here. Obviously, I've been in contact with so many coaches from Spain that I know from previous experiences in the men or in the women game, and some of them has told me things about the club, about Levante, about the new manager, etc. So yeah, I got tips from from everyone who I knew, and they could help. But the main thing is obviously the games, the games we've seen from last year, and the games they, as far as we know, they play 2 friendlies, Villarreal and Atletico de Madrid, and we managed to see some of the footage from there, and that's what we take. We will show the girls tomorrow morning and try to plan the game based on what we see. But everyone will see tomorrow. They are a very good team, so hopefully our game plan worked. But very, very good team to face.
No problem. And from that research, have you, obviously you can't tell us, but have you identified any weaknesses? I mean, obviously you're a very attack-minded coach. On an occasion like this, is it about kind of imposing your game on them, or just seeing what they're going to bring and kind of reacting to it? Because you've always struck me, and I suppose probably the rest of the writers here, as a very sort of proactive kind of manager tactically. What would you say about that?
If I tell you now, they might be listening to it. We got a game plan, a very clear game plan. We have to recognize that it's a better team than us at this moment in time, a much more experienced team and a better team than us. So we will try to be aggressive, but in the areas of the pitch where we are going to be aggressive is obviously the one that we think we can get better advantage. Of course, they got weakness. They got so many strengths, but they got some weaknesses, and this is what we will try to exploit. Our team is very good, very dominant in both boxes. Is very good in set plays. We are very good at both transitions, defensively and offensively. And some of these things that I mentioned and some of the weakest points, just to mention some, because obviously it's mainly a strength with Levante got. So yeah, we will try to maximize the opportunities that we got. I would be probably a little bit naive if I think that we are going to dominate the game because of the the talent they got. But definitely, in my eyes, we are going to be in the game until the end, hopefully, and obviously we will try to win. We are Celtic. We need to try to win. In the past, we faced similar type of challenge, playing teams that on paper were better than us, and most of the times we managed to get the 3 points or to get the win. So we will try the same to exploit these weaknesses. But let's be honest, they don't have many. They don't have many weaknesses.
We're all behind you, Fran. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Christopher. Have we got Christopher? Not Claire, sorry. See you there, Claire.
Hi, Fran.
Hi, Claire. You okay?
Yeah, very well, thank you. I'm actually getting quite nervous about tomorrow as well, though, so I can't imagine what you're feeling like.
To be fair, I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I'm actually very, very excited. Not nervous. As I say, it's really no pressure for us. It's all about growing as a team, about getting the experience. So I'm just delighted to be here. You can see the girls with a smile. A fantastic day, early day, but a fantastic day altogether. And it's fantastic to be able to be here as a team after, especially. The reason we are here is how hard we fought last year. So it's a reward that we are trying to enjoy every minute.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, how's the trip been, and what's the setup been like there once you've arrived? For training, the hotel and everything. How's that all been? Is everyone settling in okay?
Yeah, we set up earlier, obviously COVID. We wait for a while in the airport until everyone was clear. We have to do 2 tests, one in Glasgow and another one when we arrive here in Norway. We arrive in the hotel. The hotel is just by the stadium, the grass stadium. Fantastic facilities, and we will go now and train. We train at 6 o'clock in the same pitch where we will play tomorrow. So the girls can get a bit of the feeling of the surface, and we won't do much obviously because we are gonna need the legs tomorrow. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I can see, as I say, all smiles. The girls are all absolutely buzzing to be here. And it's a reward. I told them actually after Hearts, I say, there is no pressure. It's nothing expected from us. It's only about growth, about enjoyment, and obviously people are getting excited about this. We are excited about it, but if we can get something from them, we will all be delighted. But the experience is what we needed and what we deserve.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the nerves in the squad as well, but I guess, and how you counter that, but you've kind of answered that there. That's making sure that they know there's no pressure on them is the sort of tactic.
Yeah, I mean, if you could say tactic, I think, obviously nervousness and excitement are similar chemicals in the body. So you can just interpret it the way you want. But it's true that there is no pressure. They don't have the same demands. There are games that is a must-win game. This is a must-enjoy experience, I would say. That's how I would qualify the game. Obviously, some of the girls, we got in the squad some girls that are 16. They never been in something like that ever. So, but some of our more experienced players, they never been, and they are good enough to be here, and that's why they are. So, I think the spike is a mix of age or whatever, but everyone is more excited than nervous, and everyone is looking forward to the challenge tomorrow. We love challenges, and tomorrow is going to be a big one.
Good. I did have a couple of slightly more tactical questions, but I suspect you're going to keep your cards very close to your chest when it comes to that. So I'm going to leave those. And good luck for tomorrow. Thanks, Fran.
Thank you, Claire.
Thanks, Claire. Matthew Reid.
Hi, Fran.
Hi, Matthew. You okay?
Yes, good. Yourself?
Very good, thank you.
Just one from me. Just wondering what you make of kind of this mini tournament format. How is it that you're finding it? Do you think it's quite a good idea, something you'd want to see continue going forward, or things you'd want to be involved in like this?
I mean, it's a qualifier. I like the format, that is a semi-final. The only issue with this is you lose one game and you are out. So, obviously I would have loved to go straight into the group stages. But, it's the format, is the new format, is very exciting. That's the best ever Women Champion League. Fantastic format, fantastic financial reward, the organization. I think everything is spot on. Is great to be part of it. It's the very first one that is at these standards, and is brilliant that we are able to be here. So yeah, if I could pick, I would pick probably a different opponent for the first game, but it is what it is, and fantastic experience, fantastic setup, and I can't wait to actually to kick off tomorrow.
Indeed, no, thank you, and good luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you very much. No problem.
Okay, I think finally we have Matt. Possibly not, sorry. I think we're all done. Peter, we good, yeah?
Yeah, I think so, Ian. Nobody's joined in since we started.
Okay, great. I think we're done. So Kelly's going to come on shortly. So Fran, listen, appreciate all your time. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Come on, Celtic.
Take care. Okay, Louise, Kelly's coming on. Hi, Kelly. Thank you.
No problem.
Give us a wee second, guys, to Louise just reframes it. Louise, can you go on a wee bit closer, please? Yeah. I think Kelly's a wee bit taller than Fran. That's it. Thank you.
Selectively decided not to hear that.
Good. Right, over to you guys.
Great. Thank you, Kelly. Hi. We'll just go. We have a number of people on the call. We're just going to start with Natasha again. Natasha, any questions?
Thanks. Hi, Kelly. We've seen that you've obviously flown over to Norway this morning. What can you tell us about the mood in the camp and how the excitement's building for tomorrow night's game?
I think from the minute that I arrived this morning, it's been amazing. I think for majority of us, it's first experience, and I think it's just a total buzz. It was early doors at Celtic Park, but everybody's smiling. A few coffees, but yeah, just total excitement. It's an amazing opportunity for all of us. We've brought over everyone, which is great as well. It's nice to see the younger girls getting a taste for it, so that in the future it spurs them on and to want it more. But yeah, I think the whole thing today, the flight with just us on it, and everything's just been amazing. It's living up to expectation anyway.
Brilliant. How important is it though, with all that going on as well, that you are able to focus on the game tomorrow night, and how important will it be for more experienced players like yourselves to lead in that?
I think it's huge. I think from the minute we get on the bus to go to training shortly, it'll, the mood might calm down from excitement to focus. There are times where you do want to switch off from it a bit and just relax. We've obviously, all the nerves have already been mentioned. I don't think nerves are a bad thing. Everybody's really excited, but I do think it's important that training today is full focus. We can calm down a bit tonight. Then tomorrow it's heads in the game. It's the same as a Sunday for you, really. And on a Sunday you wouldn't be carrying on. You'd be fully focused on the task ahead. So I think for a lot of us, the message should be that it's just your average Sunday in the SWPL. Just you're not at home. You're in Norway, and the surroundings are amazing.
Brilliant. And finally from me, how will this experience of playing like a team like Levante in this sort of competition, how will that benefit you when it is just a Sunday in the SWPL and a normal league game, if you like? What will you take from this experience into those games?
I think it's a massive learning opportunity for us. It's a huge challenge. There are different challenges that we face in the league, whether that's playing against Glasgow City, the reigning champions, or playing a sticky game and having to grind it with a result. Playing in these difficult games, it brings out a different side to your character, and it's something that we should take back and we can use, whether that is going out in a big game against Glasgow City, or in the 70th minute 0-0 in a gritty game where the other team's making it difficult for us. There's so many things that you can take away that I think will be very easily transferable to your normal Sunday routine.
Thanks, Kelly. Best of luck tomorrow night.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Natasha. Alan?
Hi, Kelly, how are you?
Hi, Alan. I'm good. You?
Yeah, good, thanks, yeah. Have you had a chance to look at Levante yet at all on video, Kelly?
I've not. Mr. Alonso definitely has, and I'm sure we will go over that. It's obviously only a couple of days since we played against Hearts, and we'd be very disrespectful to Hearts if we were focused on Levante before playing that game. Quick turnaround, Monday recovery session, Tuesday travel. Wednesday we're fully ready for Levante, so that time will come, but we'd be being very stupid and ridiculous, disrespectful to Hearts if we'd ignored that game on Sunday and focused on tomorrow instead.
Yeah, they finished just behind Real Madrid and ahead of Atletico Madrid in the league. What do you expect tomorrow?
A difficult game, a very difficult game. They weren't far off of Real Madrid. They beat Atletico, I'm hearing, at the weekend. So it's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy playing against a top team in Spain. It's not easy for the guys either. So I'm expecting technically absolutely excellent players, physical all over the park, fast, skillful, everything that you would expect in a Spanish team is what I'm expecting to see on the pitch tomorrow.
And finally, for me, Kelly, you've experienced some bad times at Celtic. I know that, but did you ever think this day would come?
No, I actually did an interview on Sunday, and I don't know if I'd subconsciously maybe accepted that this might never happen for me. It's been a roller coaster of 8.5 years, but I finally feel like I'm on a roller coaster that goes vertical and doesn't come back down. We're pretty sky high right now, so I'm delighted that I feel like my loyalty has been rewarded, and I'm not talking about a personal reward. I'm just talking about for the team. Over the years behind the scenes, what the club's added to us year in, year out, it's fully deserving of where we are right now and what we've got coming tomorrow.
Great, thanks, Kelly. Good luck.
You're welcome. Thanks, Alan.
David, on you go, David.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, David.
Fran mentioned that Levante might be the opponents that he would maybe not rather have faced. But do you think that maybe when the draw was made, they saw they were playing Celtic and maybe had, a wee bit of apprehension themselves then when they looked at what you guys achieved last season and in very big matches and the manner in which you secured the Champions League place, they might be a little bit more concerned than people are thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be respectful to us. Like you said, we had big results in big games. The Glasgow City game 0-0, both teams missed a penalty, but if they look at that and they look at Glasgow City's record in the Champions League, then potentially. But I think even without that, Celtic's a big name. It's a club that anybody who watches football knows of, and I'm sure they'll respect us. They'll give us the respect that we deserve tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you guys play the way you did last year, confidence is a wee bit. We're a bit confident that you're going to do something, and it's going to be quite a celebration when you come back.
Hopefully, I mean, we showed last year that we've got real grit, real togetherness. In tough games, we defended very, very well, and we took our chances. So if tomorrow's a similar occasion, then bring it on.
Can I just ask you about changing the subject a bit about Forfar Farmington dropping out the league? That was quite a sad situation.
Yeah. So my history was I was at Forfar from the age of from the age of 15 to the age of 18. So for me, I'm gutted. It's a really well-run club with great players. They've brought through great players. They've had really good teams in the past. So it's gutting, but I'm sure they'll go and refocus on their youth and give them a couple of years. I'm sure they'll be back.
Yeah. Best of luck tomorrow, Kelly.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, David. Ewan?
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, you.
Well, I'm not about captain Celtic in the Champions League, so probably not as good. But just coming off the weekend, Hearts very good side, very tough test. How good was that as preparation for tomorrow night in terms of getting to a sort of physical battle and and coming away with the win? How good was that as preparation?
Yeah, they were a really organised team on Sunday. They've made massive improvements since the start of last season. I think, like Fran has already mentioned, it was really good for us in that we got players on the pitch that hadn't played with us before. We got the win, which is always what you want going into a big game, a bit of momentum. And yeah, it was a good performance. They were physically tough. I'm expecting that tomorrow. They broke us a couple of times on the counter and made our legs work a little bit harder than we'd maybe had in some of the pre-season friendlies. So it was a good challenge for us, but I think it's really important that we got everyone on the park. We got 3 points and we built on our momentum after the Partick game going into tomorrow's game.
Okay, just another one. So obviously this is, it's been quite a turnover in terms of players, but you got a lot of really promising new talent coming in. How good has this been actually as a sort of kind of team bonding kind of exercise? You're all traveling together. You've got this exciting opportunity. Like, obviously there's got to be a lot of excitement around. How's that been so far?
I think that's invaluable for the season, to be honest. It's something that due to COVID in the last year and a half, we've not been able to do. And I think as a squad, it's just so important to get that off-pitch time together. Obviously, it didn't affect us that bad last year. We managed to qualify for the Champions League, but if we'd managed to do all the normal things and travel on our trips to Gran Canaria and whatnot, it might have given us that cutting edge to win the league and not just come second. So I think the off-field stuff is genuinely invaluable going forward for the rest of the season. Just that time with each other away from the pitch that is very, very hard to get during COVID.
Okay, thank you very much. Best of luck for tomorrow night. Huge moment. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Ewan. Claire?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I think lots of the stuff I was going to ask has been covered, but I just wanted to go back. Natasha touched on the leadership thing with new members of the squad. Obviously, you're going into this fixture as captain and it's a completely new context for you as a squad. How are you kind of balancing your role as captain with the focus on what you have to do for tomorrow's fixture?
I think it's a really fine line. So far, I've maybe tried to have a bit of a laugh with the girls. I've not spoke to anybody about whether they're nervous tomorrow or not, but just trying to set that relaxed, enjoyable atmosphere from the minute we met this morning. I'm a total morning person. A lot of the girls aren't. So they love when I walk into a room in the morning and cheerfully shout morning at them all. It's exactly what they need sometimes. So I think for me, it's just important to make sure that off the field, people are relaxed, they're enjoying it. There's nobody nervous, nobody that, they're away from home. Some of the youngsters are away from home potentially for the first time for something like this with a team that maybe they're heroes. We've got young Tyree. She probably 6 months ago looked up at us like we were absolute superstars, and here she is on a plane to Norway with us to play in the Champions League. So I think off the pitch, it's all about making sure we're relaxed when we can be relaxed, and then making sure when we're on the pitch or if we're in a team meeting that it's full focus. But to be honest, the girls are a professional group, even the youngsters are a professional group. So when it does cut, I'm not going to tell anybody to focus when they need to focus. I think for me, it's more about making sure that when we can switch off and just enjoy the trip, we are doing that.
Great. Thank you so much and good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks, Claire.
Thanks, Claire. And Matthew?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Matthew.
Right. Just wanted to just one from me about Mr. Alonso, as you called him. There was a great picture on Twitter that was put up from the first game of the season. Well, when we had the first goal of the season last time, and then the last game of the season against Motherwell. In both of them, you're giving each other a huge cuddle, basically. Obviously, the relationship between a captain and a manager needs to be strong. But just how much have you enjoyed, getting to know Fran and working under him?
He's sticking his fingers in his ears. Nah, it's been amazing. He's been a total breath of fresh air. His enthusiasm for football is a second to none. I've never met anyone like it. I think he would be on a pitch from sunrise till sunset if he could be. It's been so enjoyable. I've learned loads. It's a different way that he plays. There's certain things that he focuses on that I'd never focused on before, that if he gave you footage from the very first training session he had and he gave you footage from now, you'd see a drastic improvement. So I think, he's a bubbly character most of the time. And yeah, he was a breath of fresh air when he came in. I think it was exactly what we needed. He really lifted the club, and his passion is infectious. And I think that showed in some of our performances throughout the season. I'll give him a special nod for the Rangers game at Celtic Park. He was excellent that night, and he really, he got the girls right up for it, and I think it showed on the pitch. So yeah, I think he was what we needed, and I think he's really getting the best out of a lot of the players.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks, Matthew. Anyone else? Any other additional questions? No. All good. Well, listen, Kelly, thanks so much again. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Okay,
Kelly.
take care.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and we'll speak again soon.
Thank
Ian,
you.
Ian, is there a stream tomorrow night?
Say again,
Is there a stream tomorrow of the game? Do you know?
Peter.
What kind of stream are you referring to?
Just anything at all, so we can see the game.
Well, at the moment it's on UK, it's on ex-UK and Ireland for Celtic TV. We're still
Okay, thank
working
you.
on rights.
All right.
I thought it was on Alba and
Oh, so you're talking about the women's game or the
Premier as
men's?
well.
The women's game is on Premier Sports and BBC
Premier.
Alba.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Okay.
No problem. Thank you.
You can access Alan, yeah?
What's that?
You can access it, yeah?
On Alba, yeah, it's preview.
You're good.
Yeah.
All good. Okay.
Yeah, good.
So,
Thanks, Ian.
and then we may well do, I think, Friday pre-match, Peter, possibly.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so we'll be in touch about that, guys. Okay.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
All the best. Thanks for your time. Cheers. Bye-bye.